About the race.
Well, it was dark when we started.
Right.
And I couldn't see anything. I didn't know where the mile was. So clicked off at 11:40 for 2, which I was like, that's a good pace. And then at 3, I was at 17:39, and I was like, I didn't just drop a 5:59. So that was off.
What were you hoping to average?
I was hoping to average probably around 5:50s. Start out 6 minutes, 6:05, and then finish 5:40s or so. And then I knew where we ran the course last week for a training run, so I knew where the hills were.
Who's we?
Me and Matt May, the guy who finished first.
Okay.
And so I knew where the hills were. So if I was by anybody, I knew I could put in a good surge and create some distance, and that's what I was able to do. And then on the flats, on Millage and Prince, I was able to just kind of coast in a good rhythm. And then the last 2 miles, I was just like, come on, dig up the hills, up that mountain over there on Broad Street by Weaver D's. And then
how tough was that hill at the end?
Given that you just run 12 miles really hard, it sucked. You get a good momentum going into it, and then halfway up, you're just like, good God, please end. And then when you get to the top of the hill, it still kind of gradually ascends until you get to Hancock behind the Classic Center, and then it gradually ascends until you get by City Hall, and then you take the downhill.
So you were at 7th when we first saw you around 2 miles in. I mean, were you concerned, or were you just kind of running your own race?
Yeah, I knew my game plan, and I keep, since my goal is a marathon in January, I was like, I need to work on my patience. So I was like, don't worry about where everybody is. There's a good chance they'll come back to you at some point. So I just tried to stay in that comfort zone, that comfort rhythm. And it worked out well, so yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks,
on your 2nd place finish. I think you finished, what, like a 2nd behind first, if that?
2, 2nd or 2, something like that.
All right, well, good job.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you being out here.